So in this video, I am going to demonstrate the application of the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation and a couple of blushes that I picked up from the line, which was founded by Tisha Thompson. She has 15 plus years of experience in the beauty industry and was also a makeup artist. LYS is, of course, the first Black-owned clean beauty makeup line that is exclusively sold at Sephora.com. And this is the main reason why I purchased these products. Previously, the term clean beauty just kind of bored me to tears. I thought, well, that doesn't sound exciting, colorful, highly pigmented, or that it gives much coverage. But I have realized in my, brief research about exactly what clean beauty is, that as someone who really loves skincare and really is committed to my skincare regimen, that clean beauty has to be something that I incorporate into my makeup. And I'm so proud to have LYS be the first clean beauty makeup that I have ever purchased. So just really quickly, I just wanted to make the discernment between what clean beauty is as opposed to makeup that is just vegan and cruelty free, which is not nothing, but clean beauty goes like just a step further, like a few steps further. And LYS in particular uses plant-based ingredients for all of their makeup, in addition to using packaging that is better for the earth, that decomposes, that is recyclable. So in all things, from the packaging to the plant-based ingredients like ashwagandha, which is a Indian ginseng herb, and hyaluronic acid, turmeric, avocado oil, and kaolin clay, which I believe is in the blushes. It really is about your skin first. So that's something that I think I really needed to understand about what clean beauty is. I was not aware of this previously. So the LYS Clean Beauty brand is really dedicated to making sure that you're putting like really good plant-based clean sourced things into your skin. So with that in mind, I am going to start with the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is what it looks like. You will notice that most all of her products are in packaging that is, triangular, which I love. It says on the LYS website that Tisha Thompson used the triangle symbolically because it represents the delta, which is a symbol of change, which I didn't know. I know about the deltas, and I wondered maybe if she was a delta soror. I am not, but I'm very familiar with and have friends who are deltas. But this triangle symbol, she says, is used because it is a symbol of change, which is very representative when you think about LYS being the first Black-owned clean beauty brand. So I absolutely love that. I love the idea of it, and I also love the actuality of it because I think it works really well in the packaging. I think it's really beautiful, and I love holding this bottle. It's a very good grip because of this shape. And I just think that overall, like a nice frosted glass bottle for foundation is just like always my favorite. So the shade that I match myself at on the LYS.com website is DN3. And this is described as caramel for brown skin with neutral undertones. And I believe that this is a really, really good match for me. This is not a first impression. I have recorded a first impression, and I didn't feel like I really applied the other makeup on top of this well because I was doing it the way that I would do like a beat face. But in this video, I'm going to apply it with a more like no makeup, like natural kind of approach to it. And I hope that that will turn out a lot better. So this is the application of the first and the second layer. As you can see, my skin is quite dewy. I did forget to mention that it says this foundation is made for normal, dry, and combination skin. I have oily skin, so that could be the reason for a lot of the shine, which I'm fine with. The coverage is not super high. As you can see, a lot of the marks and the dark spots on my skin are still showing through. So LYS does not have a concealer in their line as yet. I'm sure it is soon to come. So in the meantime, I'm going to use my Makiage concealer. This is in the shade 13.5. This is their I'm Flawless concealer. This is like the lightest coverage concealer that I have, so I thought that this would work well with this kind of foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that under my eyes. And I'm gonna blend it out with my Royal Nickel Omnia Balm 38 complexion brush. I also realized too late that I did not add any primer to my face before this, so I'm definitely going to be relying on the powder to soak up a lot of the moisture and oiliness that you're seeing. I should say oiliness, not moisture. It should be okay. Now I'm just gonna set with my Laura Mercier Powder and Honey. So I'm gonna contour a little bit before I put on the blush. I'm gonna be using my foundation stick in Namibia by Juvia's Place. See, this is what I mean about like adding contour and like a bronzer. It just feels weird for me using it with a clean makeup foundation. I'm not sure if it's the right thing is what I'm saying. Like I feel like maybe it should just be the foundation and some powder and nothing else. I don't know. But it seems to be going okay. It's not as bad as my first impression video of this foundation. So now I'm gonna try out the two blushes. This one is Inspire, which is a coral tone, sort of like peachy toned blush. These are cream blushes, by the way. And as you can see, the triangle is in full effect in this packaging. And I absolutely love it. It has a magnetic closure and it has like the reflective LYS logo on the front of this, which is like, I don't know, this is like gold, champagne-y, like silvery finish. I love it. And then the second one is Empower. This is a darker shade. It's more like a berry plum shade. And I think I'm going to try one on each side. I'm gonna get started with Inspire. And I'm gonna do, I tried to use my fingers the first time that I used this blush. I am going to use a brush to apply it this time. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in this. Start here. So that's a nice initial light wash of color. I'm gonna go in with a little more. Oh yeah, this is much, much better. I think that I've just gotten so used to using what is one of my favorite blushes right now, the Rare Beauty blush. And I always apply it with my finger. And that's more like I feel like it's almost like a cream to powder consistency. And it just is so soft. But with this one, because it's cream, I think it's better to apply it with a brush, because this is so much better. So much better than my initial application of it. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. And I'm gonna put Empower on this side. I know it's gonna be a little crazy, but maybe not that crazy looking. Ooh. Yeah, this is clearly, obviously more pigmented, but still blends out really nice and soft. I mean, honestly, I can't really tell that there's that much of a difference. I mean, this is clearly a lot lighter. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a slight difference. And I know if I was to add more, you could definitely see the difference better. But it doesn't look too like opposing. Like it doesn't look like I have two radically different colors on my cheek. So actually it ends up looking not crazy, which is good. I'm gonna be daring and go in a little bit more with Empower. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I'm very nervous about blush color. I'm scared of looking like a clown. I love the way that it looks on others, not crazy about how it looks on me most of the time. But I'm not hating this. Ooh, I think Empower might be one of my favorites. I feel like Empower is good for like the evening, even though I would bust it out like all day. This is the dress up blush shade. Whereas Inspire is more like everyday, like you can, it's just like a hint, it's like a wash of color, which I love as well. But I've been looking for one like this, and I like it. So now that I'm done applying the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation and these two amazing blushes, Inspire and Empower, I am going to finish off the rest of my face. I'm just gonna fast forward through that. You can watch that if you want to, or you can just fast forward to the end where I will talk about my final thoughts about both of these LYS products. Okay, so I'm back and my face is completed. I have to say it still feels kind of weird using a clean beauty foundation and adding powder and like eyeshadow and all the stuff that I normally would put on. I feel like I should have just, I don't know, like just scaled it back a bit more and left it like more natural. I don't know. But I had to add some powder to soak up the oils that you could see coming out of my skin on the initial application of the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I do feel like my skin looks really wonderfully even toned. I think that the match that I picked out, yay for me, is a perfect match for my skin. Like, I think that it's a great match. I actually like that the blushes faded away a little bit because I don't like it to look, I don't like my blush to look too much like I'm wearing blush. I don't know how to explain it. I like this sort of like wash of color that it's giving me. And even as I sit here, I can feel the heat. I can tell that my face is gonna be dewy in the next like 10 minutes, which I'm not mad at, because dewy, glowy, different than greasy, oily. The time will tell as I work with this foundation and, you know, different powders, how it's going to wear, the different finishes that I can get with it. But I will say I'm very happy with the completed look as it is right now. So the foundation, I just wanted to mention, retails for $22, which I think is a pretty good price point. Okay, you get 1 fluid ounce, 30 milliliters of product, which I think is pretty good. And then the blushes retail for $16 each on the LYS website, and again on Sephora.com. So I like these. I love the packaging. I love the mission of this clean beauty line. I love how responsible and ethical it is. And I love that there are ingredients in this foundation and in the blush that are great for the skin. I don't think you can go wrong there. So that's basically it for my review. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if there are any clean beauty brands that are your favorites right now. Have you ever heard of LYS, you know, or thought of trying them? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below, as always. And as always, if you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, please do if you enjoy content like this. I post videos at least once a week, twice at the most, and I hope to see you in my next video soon. Bye.